Why does this shit keep cutting off? Should I put it on like this? Yeah, I guess I'm gonna try to make it all like horizontal. I can't believe this shit keep cutting off. Damn, this is the third time I'm trying. This is the third time I'm trying to make this fucking video. You know, I'm trying to tell you something that, you know, this fucking pain I feel in my fucking heart, you know? And, you know, this shit keep cutting off. Which, by the way, it never cut off before. This shit was never cutting off before. So, I don't know. It's just this is a tablet I got for like 5 years. And it was a refurbished tablet. So maybe that got something to do with it. So I told my friend, since we missed the other festival, because we got there like 3 hours late, I told him, you know, well, if you want to go to this other festival, and you know, so we can have a drink, because they had a bottle right here. I got a vodka, and we bought some juice, some mango nectar. So it's like I said, we can make some cocktails and we just go. I told him, just this fucking event is gay, and I know your ex, she will take you to a lot of fucking gay places, because you know a lot of the girls are very homocentric and Eurocentric too. So he'd been to a lot of white fucking places and a lot of gay places. So you know, I was not expecting anything, you know, like what happened today. I was not expecting that shit, you know. So, but let me tell you what happened. Let me tell you what happened, you know. And you know, so we took the train all the way from Canarsie. It was Canarsie over there in Brooklyn, and or like East New York. I think that's where it was. I don't even know where we was at. You know, we was trying to follow the parade, and the parade was long gone. So it was like we just saw like all the aftermath. So it was like, it was sad, because I was like really wanted to have like, you know, some fun and shit, you know. So I told him, you know, listen, we got the bottle and we got some juice. We bought some juice at the store, so we can make a nice, you know, cocktail party, right? So he said, okay. So we took the bus over there. I think it was the BK C17 bus. And he took us to Eastern Parkway. And over there we took the 4 train, and then we transferred to the R train, and then we got on 74th Street. So you know, we got on 74th Street, and I had already told him this is a gay shit. So it's like, okay, well, I'm with you. He said, I'm with you. Of course you're with me. He said, you think I'm gonna let anything happen to you? You know, like, you know, you don't deal with the faggots. You know, a man don't deal with the faggots. A lady deal with the damn faggots. You know, because then they'll take your ass in jail. Because right there, they say it's a hate crime. They say, oh, that shit is a hate crime, blah, blah, blah. So it's like I said, no. So that was a deal. I said, let me deal. So we had a good time. We arrived like around 4 p.m. over there. 3:30, 4 p.m. And, you know, we just went into somebody's house. They had like a staircase in the house. It was so beautiful out there. All these flowers, all this greenery. So we just sat there, you know, we make us some cocktails and shit. So, and that's when I saw some of my girlfriends pass by, you know, and say hi, you know. It was nice to see. This is the only reason I want to go, because, you know, you see some girls over there, you know, like, and, you know, by the way, one of these girlfriends, which we are not that very close, but now we ain't gonna be close at all. because she's moving to California. I was like, oh gosh, everybody moving to California. So anyway, you know, maybe it's for a reason. I don't know. So so he was having a great time. He was there like, like 2 hours, almost 2 hours. And I say, let me pass by the, the Latin American stage, and see if because they don't let transsexuals perform on that stage. It's very segregated. We used to perform, a lot of transsexuals used to perform there, and, but now it's all these cross-dressers. They put foam, and then they put like, socks over here. They put like a pair of socks here, a pair of socks there, and they that's just what it is. And I got the video to prove it. They was even calling out for a cross-dressing contest. They're having how did I find out that they had a cross-dressing? Because we was right there, and I got the video to it. And as a matter of fact, I'm going to upload it, and I'm going to put it in the description box, so you can look it in the description box. So I ain't lying to you. And this is fucking transsexual bitches who are betraying us. And all they care about is just like, they these faggots, they got a fetish, and they got to wear a dress. And, these bitches, they make the money. They say like, okay, so I can rent you a dress for $100. And these faggots, they go like, okay. So now they made up a contest, which, by the way, transsexuals are not allowed, obviously, because we're women. So they don't allow women to go to a transvestite contest. And they were saying, oh, we want to be like RuPaul, please support us. And I was like, really, bitch, really? It goes to show, how cooning is everywhere, self-hate is everywhere. That's just how the crackers, they stay on top, by preaching self-hate. So we went to the stage over there on I think it's 77th Street. It's on 77th Street and 30. And, they call it the Vaseline Alley. That should tell you something. So we went over there, and it wasn't as crowded because, like I say, they don't allow transsexuals to perform. So we made it all the way in the front. It was by the stage, and like I said, it was 20 minutes before 6 p.m. That's when they closed the stage and the festival, which I don't get it, because every other festival it had to close at 5 p.m. Every other festival, but the gays, they get to stay there another hour. Just because, they're gay. So I say it's almost finished. We have 15 more minutes. So actually, it was Laura Martinez, La Tesorito. She came out and performed. And I was like, okay. So I was like, there's one girl right there, And I say, well, we have like 15 more minutes. Let's stay here for a little while. 5 minutes later, he started saying, oh, let's go. And I was like, oh, I say, we got like 10 more minutes. I think there's another performing coming out. And it was just these gays, just cross-dressers, transvestites, just popping in, And, they was fulfilling their fetish, their fantasy, whatever the fuck that is. It's none of my problem, So he said, no, let's go. So he said the second time. And I was like, what's going on? Let's just get the fuck out of here. Okay, let's go. So we went. We left. So we started walking for like a block. I'm not even sure I'm publishing this video right now. I'm telling you, I'm not even sure. Maybe in a couple of months I might publish the video. I don't know. Yeah, but today is June 1st. Today is June 1st, 2019. So So we was it started raining too. Once it started raining a little bit, so I got an umbrella. I said, all right, so let's go take the train on 74th Street, and it was gonna take the E train to make a transfer to the A train. So come to my house and just chill for a little while if you want. If you want to stay in, because he was telling me that in that shelter where he's at, it's just he gets so depressed. And I told him, yeah, of course you get so depressed because you don't get out in the sun, which is that's another problem. That's another problem. A lot of people, they don't get out in the sun, and that's a recipe for disaster. A lot of people believe that the crackers is like, the sun gives you cancer, the sun give you it give them cancer. Shit, I'm 54 years old, so man, I love the sun. Fuck, this is like I go to the dermatologist there and don't find shit. So what that tell you right there? So let me get some more water. Yeah, we bought a gallon of water, 99 cents. So sorry. I'm gonna tell you why am I burping. So we went and we took the train. I got swiped in right away, and I swiped him in right away. So it was like, so we took the E train, and he said, "Oh, I'm hungry. I said, "Okay, let's go have some pizza." So we got off on West 4th Street. And there's like a pizza shop, like 3 doors up from the subway station, from the subway entrance. So we went there, and I said, give us, I was kind of like a little hungry too, I was getting hungry too. So I said, give us 2 pizzas because he got just robbed. He got just robbed in the shelter. Like I say, they broke into his locker, and they took all his stash, which that's the way he was supporting himself. So I mean, he got SSD and shit, but you know how a lot of people, they can't save any money, which that's another show completely. Some people, they like keep buying like, I gotta go get me a smoothie, and they buy a smoothie for $5. When those $5, you can buy, 2 pounds of chickpeas, make some soup, season it the way you like it, whatever, and you can eat like, 1 pound is like 2 days serving. That's what I do. So, sorry, now I'm getting the hiccups. I gotta wait. So we got off at West 4th Street, and like I say, I ordered 4 slices and 2 plates, with season it. They have hot sauce. They got some MSG, garlic powder shit, which is horrible. I don't need it because that is so toxic to our bodies. But once in a while I have it. A lot of black pepper. Well, that's what they call black pepper. Who knows what's in the damn bottle, It's 99 cent pizza. So, we went across the street, which is, they had like a little triangle with some tables. And at that time, it was like, it must have been like 10 minutes to 7 p.m. Because we was there for like 10-15 minutes, and then this Dominican man came in, and like I say, like, he knew, I speak his language, and he was like, and he said, I'm sorry, tengo que llevarme las sillas, y te digo, I said, don't worry, don't worry, I know you gotta do your job, it ain't big deal. You're taking like, it's like a little like, 6th Avenue and Greenwich. It's called Greenwich Avenue. Not Greenwich Street. Greenwich Avenue. It's a little triangle, and they have like around 5 tables over there with chairs. Really nice. So, and it had just rained in Manhattan because, when we left, it was starting to rain in Queens, which, by the way, they say was going to be like a really storm. Say it was a storm, and, I don't think it was a storm, or, I don't know if it was a storm, I don't know. But when we got off the train, it was nice and sunny, but, the table and the chairs was kind of wet, so, I had, I took a lot of, like, towels just in case, so I dried up the chairs and the table, so we sat down really nice, like a family meal, healthy with the water, it was just eating our pizza, and, he said, like, I'm sorry, I gotta take the chairs, and I gotta put the chairs away. Like I said, like, why you apologize? I said, why you apologize? Thank you for letting us know, and like that. So I appreciated that. He was kind enough to speak my language and to ask me politely, like, hey, I gotta take the chairs. So I said, don't worry, we go right across the street, right on Greenwich Avenue. They have this beautiful park, and with a lot of flowers and everything. They got all these benches. I've been there before, So it's right on 6th Avenue and Greenwich Avenue, right in the corner. So it's like a triangle. So it got like 4 sides. It's like a 3-side, 4-side, I don't know. And then that's not a triangle, right? So if it got 4 sides. So let me just make a pause, make sure this shit ain't gonna cut me off again. So so we arrived to the park, we got our pizzas in our hands and the water, and we walk in, and there was a table over there, and there was like a black woman and a black guy. I think they was collecting. I always see that they like collecting money, like donations and money, which I don't get it. Why are you collecting money in such a tiny little park? I'm telling you, it's a very small park. So, but I went there like 2 years ago with her girlfriend of mine. She got just moved here from Puerto Rico. And if she ever watched this show, she can testify that I'm saying the truth, So they was asking for donations at the door. And I was like, yeah, right. Donations for the crackers. That shit ain't gonna happen. So this time we walk right in, and this bitch stopped us, and she said, excuse me, you cannot bring any food in here. And I'm talking about a park like this one. It looked like just like this one. This is where I am right now. I'm by the river right now. It's just a park. You see, a park with people like whatever. It's a public space. It's just a public space. It's just like just a regular public park. And look at the low.